everyone, welcome back to another video where I obsess over clothes and just talk about how much I love them, and you sit there and listen and think, huh, this girl's a little crazy, but I'm kind of enjoying it. So that's literally what this video is. I went thrifting. I got a lot of clothes, way more than I thought. Like, after I washed them and had to go get them to bring them all back into my room, I just like kept grabbing things and was like, did I really buy this much? But the items just kept coming and coming. So I have so many more to go through with you guys than I thought, which isn't really a bad thing. It's just more clothes to look at and more clothes for me to try on and style outfits with. So the first thing in this haul is actually the shirt that I'm wearing right now. And if we're being honest, the thing that it reminds me the most of are those old bags that are woven. Maybe they're called carpet bags? I think they are. And they have sort of a paisley pattern, but it's always a muted and brown toned paisley pattern. And when I look at this shirt, that is exactly what I see. I didn't think about that when I was buying it. I was just like, ooh, orange and gold. I like those colors together. That's for me. But now I kind of look at myself and think that I look a little bit like an old lady's handbag. Or maybe the bag that Mary Poppins has that she pulls all that stuff out of. That's what I look like. Oh my gosh. But I don't really mind because I think the shirt is super cool. It also gives off extreme 70s vibes, and I really appreciate how there's little gold threads woven into it mixed in with the orange and brown because it makes it feel more luxurious, and it just makes it look like you're glowing or that the sun is setting and it's shining on you. So I think that this is a really cute shirt on its own, tucked into some high-waisted jeans with a cool belt, but I also think it would look really cool layered under a dress, or even layered under a t-shirt, so just like the bottom of the sleeves are sticking out, because the sleeves are so interesting, and I think it would match with a lot of t-shirts that I have and just a lot of things in general. Like, it would go with both jeans and also black pants. So I'm so happy that I found this shirt because even just wearing it with this crochet headband makes me feel like I'm straight out of the 70s, and that is such a vibe. I'm so enjoying it. And then the second thing that I was lucky enough to find at the thrift store was this mock neck maroon turtleneck. And this turtleneck is from the brand Northcrest. And it has sort of a rib texture, so it has stripes going down the front. And this turtleneck is honestly one of the best turtlenecks I've ever found at the thrift store, because usually when I find turtlenecks, they're really tight. Like, they're like skin tight, and they're super tight on your neck as well. And I feel like I have a long neck in general, so when I put a really tight turtleneck on it, I feel like it just makes my neck like keep going forever. Like, my neck is just going and going and going. But this turtleneck has a really nice fit to it, and it's sort of loose, both on the arms and on the neck, so I really appreciate that. Whoever designed this was a smart person. And I also appreciate that it is a cropped silhouette already, because a lot of times I tuck turtlenecks in or I wear them over dresses and try to like fold them up so they're cropped, but this one was already cropped to begin with. So again, props to the person who designed it. I'm really enjoying it. And then just generally, I think that this color, a color that I could only describe as red wine, is a really flattering color on honestly all skin tones. Like, it doesn't really matter what undertones you have in your skin, maroon seems to look good on a lot of people. And I know I have a ton of maroon in my closet, so I don't really know if I needed another maroon shirt, but this one really stood out to me because of the fit, so I'm glad that I purchased it. And sticking with that maroon color scheme, I also picked up a polo shirt that is maroon on the center and then maroon and white striped on the sleeves. So this shirt is unlike any polo shirt I've ever seen because the neckline isn't just the regular button neckline. It has a collar, but then it goes into a little v-neck in the front and it doesn't have the buttons. It's so unique, and I don't know why I haven't seen something like this before, but I'm really glad that I found it. And this shirt is actually one that I am cutting the bottom off of because it's sort of an awkward length on me because it's meant for a guy who's like 6'3", and I'm not that, so it sort of hits at a weird place. But I think it would look way better if I cropped it, or even just like tucking in the front then into jeans with a cool belt. It's gonna look better than like rolling it up or having to tuck in the whole thing. And this is from the brand Haband, which I've never heard of, but cool, good to know. And then one more cool thing about this shirt is the way that it's structured. I don't know if you guys remember this, but I feel like this was a trend maybe a few years ago, but it's the paneling on dresses in shirts where people would say like it makes you look slimmer because they put a different pattern on the outside and then you can't even see it. Like, you can't even see that the outer edges of the fabric are there. They're just gonna see the center. So this sort of has a similar vibe to that, and not that I'm trying to like slim down like half my body, but I don't know, it's a cool look that I'm sort of into. And surprise, surprise, the next thing that I picked up is also a polo shirt. So I don't mean to bore you with all these polo shirts, but I think that they're really fun. And I don't really have any in my closet. And even if I don't keep all of these, I'm going to be selling them on my Depop probably. So if you're interested, you can go over there and check that out. But again, I have this cute little polo shirt, which is in a color that I would never usually go for. But in this case, I'm really enjoying it because sometimes when I see tan colors like this, I sort of think it's just gonna blend in with my skin and make me look kind of weird. But this one is different enough and it has orange undertones that it's really interesting. And this is from the brand Van Heusen. And I think that the color is actually really easy to match with. And then if you look even closer, there is also a design on this shirt of like checkers, of darker brown stripes and very light tan stripes. So you can match with any of those colors, or even blue jeans or black jeans again. Like, it would look so good with any of these things. I'm so excited to wear this and style it. And then the next thing that I found at this thrift store, I would have usually never gone for. Like, if I think back to my fashion endeavors in the past, this is totally not the style I used to have. But I think it's something that I can actually start to implement, and I'm really excited to style it. So I think I'm like changing. Maybe I'm growing up. I don't know. But I got like slip-on sort of clog things, and I know a lot of people are gonna look at these and be like, ew, those are so ugly, but I think they're kind of cute, and I think they would look really good with tights and socks, and then these at the bottom. Like, that would just be such a good look for fall and winter, because in the winter I wear boots every single day, like leather boots or suede boots or something like that. And sometimes I just want to switch it up. Like, what if I don't want to wear boots one day? This is a really good option for that because they're tall enough that they're not going to get me in the snow. Like, the snow's not going to get in here, and this is tall enough that the snow's not going to get in this side. So I think these are like the perfect addition to my closet, and I'm so excited that I found them. And they are by a brand called Born, which is sort of a weird name for a brand because it makes me think of giving birth, which I don't know. I just wouldn't have named my brand that. But I think that these are some sick shoes, so I'm glad that they made them, but your brand name is kind of weird, gonna be honest. And then the next thing that I purchased, you're not gonna believe it, but I actually found another pair of shoes. When I usually go thrifting, I never find shoes. Maybe it's because I don't really look all the time, but I actually looked this time and there were a lot of cool shoes at the thrift store. And I feel like I should start looking for shoes there more because shoes are honestly really expensive. Like, clothes can be expensive too, of course, but shoes are something that are just consistently across the board pretty expensive. Like, you can't find a very cheap pair of cute shoes. Like, you can find cheaper shirts at fast fashion stores and stuff, but shoes are just harder to come across. But this pair I'm very excited about. They're little strappy heels, and they have what I think is called a kitten heel. And I really like kitten heels because they have the word kitten in them, and I like kittens. But also I'm pretty tall already, so I like having just a little bit of heel sometimes, so I don't tower over my friends, even though it's kind of fun to tower over my friends. That's one of my favorite activities, actually, just being taller than everyone else. But I really do like these heels. And they are from the brand... Okay, this is gonna be so embarrassing to say. I don't know how to say it. Etienne Agener? No, that was not it. Etienne Agner? Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassing. But I think that these shoes really look like shoes straight out of the 2000s. The toe box is kind of square at the end of it, which is pretty unique. And also they don't have any clasps or anything. They're just sort of stretchy. So you just gotta slip it over your heel and hope for the best. But I think that these will look really cute with mini skirts for some reason. That is the first thing that comes to mind for styling these, mini skirts. So I'm excited to wear these with some mini skirts. And then the next thing that I picked up at the thrift store is a green tank top, and it's pretty generic. It's just cottony, but it does have something really cool at the top, which are little wooden beads and embroidery, which is something that is kind of fun. It gives it sort of a vintage feel, and it is by the brand Covington. And when I got it, I didn't know if I was actually gonna like it, but it was $1.50, so when I was looking at it, I was like, I should probably get it, I don't know. But it was so cheap that I was like, I'll just take it home and then decide there. But I really am starting to like it, and I think it would look really cool, again, tucked into some high-waisted jeans. I don't know why that's my go-to, but like tucked in, I think that's gonna look better than just out, because when it's out, it's sort of a weird length. But this is not a shirt that I think would look good just cut and cropped, so tucked in is the way to go. And I don't really have much green in my closet, so this is a happy addition. Welcome to the family. And speaking of green things, have you seen my scarf? It is a lime green color and it has purple butterflies on it. And I think it is so cute. It reminds me just so much of 2000 style, which I think is really cool. Like, why don't we pair lime green and purple together anymore? I'm just gonna wear this and start the trend all over again. But I think that this is gonna look really good as a hair scarf because then you can tie it in the bow and have the scarf hanging down like over your shoulder too. And I think I'm gonna gift this to my mother because she loves hair scarves. Like, she loves hair scarves. So I think she's really gonna enjoy it, and I think it is beautiful and silky, and it's gonna make her so happy. And then, you guys, I really thought I was done with the polos, but I forgot. I just have one more. I'm so sorry. I'll go really quickly. This one is black and white striped, and it's honestly like one of my favorite ones because of the material. It's more slouchy, so I think it's gonna look even better when you crop it. It's not like the cottony kind of material. It's like, I don't know, it was probably someone's golf shirt at one point. Like, they totally wore this on a golf course. But now I'm gonna wear it with some killer leather boots in the fall and look really cool. And again, I'm gonna crop it. And it's from the brand Champion. Okay, it was literally just someone's golf shirt. Like, it's like, this is not like a fancy shirt. It's just, okay, yep. Golf vibes in my future. And okay. Like, I know that I've been talking about all of these items, like I really enjoyed them, which I did, of course. But this is something I'm so excited about. It is a slip dress, and it's a light golden color, and it has little bows right here, little bow details. And I think it is just so precious, and it's gonna be so fun to style it in different ways. It is a little short, according to my mother, but I think it'll be okay. It's not that short. I really do love the trend of wearing sleepwear as day wear. Like, that is so fun. Slip dresses are so cute, and you can wear them with jean jackets over them. You can wear them with turtlenecks under them. There are so many ways to style these. However, I do have one complaint. I think that at one point, one of these straps ripped off, and then someone just sewed it on in a completely different spot. Like, it's supposed to be over here, but they put it over here, so it sort of made the whole dress off center. So I think I'm gonna have to take in one of the sides to make it like back on center again. But besides that, great dress, and it was only like $4, so what an absolute steal. And then the last thing for this thrift haul is a crochet tank top. I haven't really seen a crochet tank top like this before, and it's from the brand Ralph Lauren. And it was definitely a vintage style because I've literally never seen them have anything like this. But I really am enjoying it. The neckline is really high, which is cool because then you can wear necklaces over it. It gives off beachy vibes for sure. So that was all of my thrifted clothes from this thrift haul that I'm so excited to wear all of them. I'm literally so excited. And if I don't end up wearing some of them, then I guess you can find them on my Depop. So then you can wear them too. How exciting. Yay for sharing clothes. So I would love to hear in the comments what your favorite item was, because I don't know, I'm just really interested to know. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, if you got to this point, way to go. Congrats. I'm so happy that you did. Please subscribe to my channel to see more videos coming soon. And I'll see you guys next time.